Hello everyone, Kaisen here, and today we're going to be covering something incredibly big in the Questism universe, like how Soohyun will spend his 30,000 points, and the most hyped part of this chapter, Jaeha's ascension. But before we dive into this Questism video, a total of 88% people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. That's over 14,000 worth of eyeballs watching me and not subscribing. So if you enjoy any of my content, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind later. And with that being said, let's get on to the video. The chapter starts off where we picked off last week, with Soohyun gazing over his 30,000 points with the goal of purchasing cards that'll benefit him in his soon-to-be battle with Choyun, and he wonders what to get in the card buffet when he spots a card that catches his eye. He picks it up and it reveals to be the magic key that costs 1,000 points and allows Soohyun to unlock his stats, enabling him to once more get stronger. With Soohyun having chosen a card, he focuses his attention to Jaeha and instead sees Ryu walking with two fathers in each hand, and we get a panel of Ryu Soohyun looking absolutely menacing, with his stats being revealed to be a MR plus in strength, MR in speed, A in potential being ascended, and B in intelligence, and an X for endurance. With Soohyun having chosen a card, he focuses his attention to Jaeha. With Soohyun saying the most Looney Tunes line ever, we cut to the brutal battle of Jaeha and Ryu, with Jaeha throwing a meanest kick in all of the series, and this is just turned into a battle of brain and brawn, with Jaeha saying that if everything went to plan with both Hajun and Yu-Gi-Oh, he wonders how Ryu even got here in the first place. Now, what I think makes Jaeha so different from all the other high IQ fighters in Lookism is not only that he knows how to hold his own when it comes to it, but he also knows when to stop overthinking and just bear with the nitty-gritty when it comes to it. And that he does. He stops overthinking when needed to, just facing Jaeha in the most optimal way possible, throwing a 3-piece combo and finishing it off with a spinning back kick to the temple. But as we know, Ryu is stronger than Jaeha in terms of stats and catches Jaeha's back kick with a snarky remark. He then hits Jaeha with a mean uppercut and doubles down on his disrespect by grabbing Jaeha's hair and open palm slaps him, calling him all sorts of profanities and telling him to just try and use one of his petty tricks again. And Jaeha hits him with the light skin stare saying, "I already did." And as Ryu stands there, either wrist up or dumbfounded, blood starts leaking from a cut on his forehead and it bleeds onto his eyes, being blinded. And as he ponders to himself when Jaeha even hit that attack, he's shook as Jaeha goes in for a spiked uppercut to Ryu's face, and absolutely lands it, and taunts Ryu saying that this is your limit, and follows up with another blow to the body. Ryu catches it and tells Jaeha that it just isn't enough to take him out. And as he continues to flaunt his strength, he follows it up with the first actual match ender move of the battle, breaking Jaeha's arm and slamming him into the ground. And with Ryu looming over Jaeha with the intention of breaking his leg, we get a glimpse into Jaeha's past, and it's shown that ever since he was a kid, he's always been obsessive and disliked even the scent of disloyalty from either his own crew down to his playmates from his childhood. And drawing strength from his disdain of both betrayal and defeat, we get a panel of Kang Seok saying that in the time he's known Jaeha, he's always been crazy obsessive, and says that Soohyun should have thanked Ryu that Ryu betrayed Jaeha, for if Ryu was innocent, Soohyun would have had to deal with Jaeha's brutal, articulate plans. And as Jaeha's potential started to clash with its limits, Ryu gets hit with a solid kick from Jaeha and it sends Ryu flying. And as we get game text that says, "Congratulations, Han Jaeha has been ascended," we're then shown the following ascension card of Jaeha called the Revenger card, in which Jaeha's strength equals to his grudge of his opponent, and as of now, his grudge against Ryu is a full 100%. And as he full on hits Ryu with a whole ass bowling ball, we're revealed this cold yet psychotic panel of Jaeha being all bloodied, but we're revealed his stats being an oppressive LR for strength, LR plus for speed, A for potential being ascended, and S for intelligence, and as well as a UR for endurance. And that's how the chapter ends. I can tell that Questism is starting to get into the endgame parts of the story, and this chapter just revealed how much stronger the Questism verse is gonna get. There's no doubt that soon the Questism verse is going to be joining up with the Lookism verse, but that's just my theory. And so yeah,